Good morning. Hope you're all managing to keep well and happy and safe. It's Wednesday the 8th of April. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. Everyone is still snoozing in the house and I'm up and I've decided to come and enjoy a bit of peace and time to myself in the garden with my morning cup of tea and enjoying that amazing sunset behind me with the fields. So we had so much positive response to our last video earlier. Last week actually it was, filming one of our days of keeping sane during this time. And so I thought we'd do another one and show you what we get up to today. I'm going to drink my tea and then I'm going to go and wake the kids up, and the plan is to go for our early morning daily walk a little bit earlier today, hopefully about 8 a.m. before too many people. I mean, we live in a village so it's never too many people, but we went at about 5 p.m. the other day and there was quite a few people. We were having to cross the roads and dodge them, so we're going to go first thing to start off our day to give us all some fresh air and some energy. It's meant to be quite a nice day today, about 20 I think, so hopefully we'll get some play in the garden. We were super lucky at the weekend. We managed to have a barbecue, made a little water slide out of tarpaulin, a bubble bath and water for the children, put it at the end of their slide and they had great fun on that. And we also managed to decorate the boys' bedrooms. Talking of space, did you all see the pink supermoon last night? Children and I came out about 8:30 and managed to have a little look. It was absolutely beautiful. Things like that at the minute, Mother Nature, that really helped get us through this quite tough and unusual times. So yesterday I had a pretty difficult day. I've been super productive all weekend, like I said, decorated, had fun in the garden on the Sunday, and then yesterday my anxiety level just shot up, I think, after watching the news, Boris being in hospital and trying to keep positive for the children and trying to keep their anxiety levels so low, dealing with the boys with their autism and keeping a structure, trying to keep the house reasonably tidy. It's never my priority, but just clean and safe for the children to be in, keep the laundry, activities, home ed stuff, look after the pets, all of that, which I know I'm in a super fortunate position. We're one of the lucky ones, and I know this, and this just makes me feel 100 times worse when I'm having a down day. And I know we're really fortunate. I mean, that view behind me is absolutely amazing, so I'm not complaining in any way. But even for the ones that are in a better situation, this time can be quite hard, and yesterday I had one of those days. So I rang my sister. No, actually she rang me just at the right time, Sister Sense. She rang me and I was on the phone to her for about an hour, and she was telling me just to chill out, to not be so hard on myself, which is exactly the advice I give to her and to my friends and to you guys watching. As parents, as mums, we're so hard on ourselves, and I don't know why we keep doing it. I'm just as guilty as everybody else. But we all need to just be kind to ourselves and each other and our children, like I keep saying. So yesterday was not a good day, so I'm going to write that one off. I got up super early this morning. I'm enjoying the view with a cup of tea, and like I say, we're going to go for an early walk, and I'm feeling so much better today. I think when we have down days, we just have to accept that it's a down day and that tomorrow's a new day and that this is new for us all. No one knows what they're doing, and we're all just taking each day as it comes. So yeah, I thought we'll film this and show you what we get up to today, and I will see you all guys a little bit later on. It's currently 10:30 in the morning. We've been for our lovely walk. We've gone for about an hour actually. cut through the park and there was not a soul on there, so we threw the stick for the dog, and the children got to blow off a load and loads of energy that they've had building up inside for a couple of days, I think. Even though they've been on the trampoline and stuff like that, it's not quite the same as getting into an open field and just having a run around. So they did that this morning. We got back about 9:15, managed to catch the end of Joe Wicks, and then Millie said on the walk that she wants to learn about the human body on the laptop when we get home. A perfect example of child-led learning. I like to do a bit of structured, like I've said before, but I like to have a lot of time for the children to explore thoughts and topics when it enters their heads, because I believe that way they're going to retain the information so much better than me sitting down with a book and saying, right, we're going to read about the human body now, and Millie's bouncing up and down wanting to go off and play or do something different. The information isn't going to be, I don't believe, is going to be retained. So it was super that she came up with that when we were on the walk. We came back and she's just been sitting doing that for about half an hour. Great. So when a muscle in your arm tightens, your arm moves up. Yeah, good girl, go on then, try that. And then when the muscle...
Oh, don't put a space after up, Nils.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's why it didn't work on the last time when you got it right. That's it, good girl. You would normally if you're writing a sentence, but just when you're answering. So it says when a muscle in your arm tightens, your arm moves up. And then what does it say? When the
muscle relaxes, your arm moves down. I think it might be down.
Go on then, good girl. Give it a try. And check it.
Hey.
Well done, chick. What are you doing, matey?
Making Fortnite skins.
Fortnite skins.
Designing Fortnite skins if they were. That one's called Moji because it's got like an emoji face.
I like that one.
This one's called Woodlow. It's a pirate.
They're cool. Just one of those, sweetheart. I love them, Alf. They're awesome.
Thanks.
Alfie is currently creating some Fortnite characters.
I'm making my own.
You are making up your own, aren't you? Designing your own. And Ted is just in the kitchen currently getting a snack. I'm going to go in the garden in a minute and build the paddling pool because it's going to be quite warm for about the next 4 days. So I've told the children we'll have that out for a couple of days now. And I am due a phone call from my mum. The kids are all going to speak to Granny, see how she's getting on. I'll have a quick chat with her and we'll keep you posted as the day goes on.
6 is black, 8 is orange. So the answer, like, if you get 6, you have to colour that square black. If you get 8 for your answer, then you have to put it in orange. If you get 12, you have to do it in blue. And if you get 18, you have to put it in yellow.
I'll simple for us. I'll be looking at us. How many numbers we have.
So we're doing some maths, aren't we, and some colouring in to find out what our Easter pictures are going to be.
Is 6 plus 6?
Baby, look at me. I'm loving your chocolate beard. It looks very, very cute. It's what, sorry, darling?
6 plus 6 blue.
Yeah, because it's the answer's 12. That's right, good girl.
2 times 8 is
Super.
16. Wait, comment if you can do this. 30.
All the way around. Wowzers.
Look, Mum, it's not yellow all the way around. Look,
Good job. You didn't cheat there. That was right. Good boy.
Look, can I?
You're painting yours, aren't you, Tedsy?
Wait, is the water in there?
In a minute, we just need to turn. We've got the paddling pool up. It's huge, but we just need Daddy to help us
Can they go stop filling it up?
turn it round so the...
Look, it's gone back to yellow, so I think that's an
Oh,
egg.
I wonder what it is. It could be an egg. You alright, Tedsy?
Wait, does this make an Easter egg?
I think.
Good afternoon. So it is 1:30. The children at the minute are just having their quiet time. They've just finished their lunch. They have spent the morning doing a maths worksheet that I managed to get from Twinkle. Hello, darling. It's got maths sums.
Viewers of the world.
It's got maths sums on times for Alfie and Ted, and then just adding for Millie, and it's Easter themed, so they, depending on what the answer is, it's got different colours and they colour it in. At the end of it they get a lovely picture. So they've spent the morning doing that. Good girl. They talked me into building the paddling pool, So that's a paddling pool. It's slightly bigger than a paddling pool, but that is filling up at the minute. I've explained to the children it's quite warm. It's 20 degrees today, and then tomorrow and what day are we on? I lost track of days. Friday and Saturday, I think it's going to reach about 24, or it's meant to. So we've popped the pool out. I said we might not have it quite full today because it isn't warm enough for it to bring the temperature of the pool up that much, but I'm sure they don't feel the temperature. They'll be happy to go and splash around in it anyway. And then Lee is going to come down on his lunch break in 10 or 15 minutes, and he's going to do a camera lesson, a photography lesson with the children. He's super into his photography, and as you know, he does all the editing to the videos, so he's into that sort of thing. So he's going to come down on his lunch break from work, and he's going to do a painting with lights, I think he said. Painting with lights. So he's going to show the kids how to set up something, and with his special light, go over it, and then get a picture at the end of it. So he's going to do that with Millie. As you can see, Millie's chilling, having a quiet time. So he's going to come down and do that in a minute. We also managed to speak to Granny on the phone this morning. I managed to speak to her as well, which is nice, as I don't get to see my mum at the minute very well at all. I usually see her once a week, but at the minute, obviously, for obvious reasons, that's not happening. And I think it's really helpful to reach out and to still speak to our loved ones as much as we can. So it's lovely to catch up with her. She's doing fine, which is brilliant. Positive morning. The difference to yesterday, the difference in how I felt yesterday to how I feel today is like a light switch. It's amazing how much at the moment emotions are going up and down and up and down. And I just advise if anyone's feeling low today that it will change. It won't last. Hang in there and just try and get some sort of routine and bring some fun in any way you can, and reach out, like I say, to loved ones, because speaking to my sister yesterday helped me massively, and it's switched my mood today completely. So those are the plans anyway for this afternoon. We'll keep you updated as the afternoon goes on, and I will speak to you all again towards the end of the day.
Can we print these off, Dad?
Sure.
Oh, look.
That was cool. Can I go
How cool's
next?
that?
Because Ted's gone.
I did like that. At the
You
end.
did?
And I
That's really cool.
don't go behind it. I'm gonna get all that.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
Have a look.
did you
Is
see
it
that?
good?
Oh my god! Look at that!
How does it
Can you print it off,
That
please,
looks
Dad?
like wing. Oh, it's cool. Love. Oh, it's a love heart.
Yeah.
Go, Ted, go! Down a bit nearer.
Can I see?
Oh, mate, that's awesome!
Let's have a look. Oh, it looks like a love heart.
It is.
Oh.
Let me see.
How's that look?
We'll see in a second.
I think it's going to look good, Alf.
It's going to look amazing.
Oh.
It does look like Slimer flying over it, though.
It does, doesn't it? But I don't know if they end up catching Slimer, because I think that in there its friend.
It does look like Slimer.
So try and do it a little bit closer to them this time,
Yes,
or a little
just
bit lower
character.
down so it's in the shot. And don't be afraid to come over the top of them as well if you want, okay?
Yeah.
We'll try again?
Yeah. Right.
Can you
So
zoom
much
out a
fun.
little
This
bit?
is actually really fun.
Good.
That's so much fun, actually. 10 seconds is a long time.
I think it's on 20 at the minute.
It is a long time though, isn't it, when you're waiting?
Suspense. Oh, that's cool.
It's cool.
There's like a big hurricane.
Just got to come down a little bit more, Alf.
Right,
So you
sorry.
can get it. That's not sorry.
Well,
Just because you've done lots there and it hasn't got in the shot.
I need
has
to do
it?
this first, I guess.
It doesn't matter, just do it a bit lower.
Yeah.
Can we take a go?
No, thank you.
Okay,
Is
go
that
on.
alright?
It's fine, yeah.
Right, shall I set it?
Who's in charge now? Who's working for who? Animal, 1 second, darling.
Right,
So come right down, that's it.
That's it.
And in front, that's it.
Lower.
Damn, am I in it?
No, that's really good.
Oh my
Oh, I
goodness!
didn't see that one.
That was really good.
Oh, can you still see all the characters?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that actually looks sick.
It does look like a really good Ghostbusters
It
scene.
does. I
Can you
can't
print
pick
that
up very well
off,
on
please?
Sure.
Cheers, Dad. I'll put these here. No, I need help putting these all back upstairs.
Daddy wants to play.
Let's have a look. Oh my god, that's
The
actually...
time you got beat and you forgot to wake up in the morning.
Oh, that was good.
Perfect.
That's actually really cool.
Well, that's a bright one.
But that looked good, actually.
Oh, I've done it too high. You get bored.
This is proof that we make mistakes and we learn.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example, isn't it?
It's also
Of learning through mistakes.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Ready?
Don't do it too. That's going to be too high.
That's good.
That's not going to work, I don't think.
Oh, it has. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Do you want to do another one?
Yay!
There it is. Okay, alright, big fella. You can't even move your head. Hello, what, Mummy? Watch it. I can't even pick anything up from the ground. What? I can't pick anything up. I'm actually serious. Look.
You can't bend down enough.
Do not. What? Can be careful. Mummy, what?
I'm watching, baby. Whoa.
I'm a fat sumo fighter. I am.
Hang on.
So fat, I've only got many legs.
Good evening. It's currently 5 o'clock. We've just been spending the afternoon in the garden. The weather is amazing for the beginning of April. Managed to get the paddling pool up. The children have been in there. It's not full, but they couldn't wait any longer, so they've been playing in there all afternoon. You would have already seen it on the videos, but I'm going to explain it anyway. They've been playing in there all afternoon. They did a bit more maths. They did that awesome camera work with Lee, and they watched the online science Let's Go Live this morning, and they managed to catch a bit of Joe Wicks also after our walk. So that's the educational side of things. Also, Millie did the research for the human body, so they've done quite a fair bit of learning without it being too structured. Hey baby! And they've been in the pool. The boys are currently out there having a chat. Go on that way, baby, it's unlocked. Got that because of the dogs going out and trying to attempt to jump in the paddling pool. And we've had this delivery that's just come, so I'm going to surprise the children with that in a moment. We did it last year and they've just arrived, so I'm going to surprise them with that, and then I'm going to end the video there. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If there's anything you want us to cover, any questions, then ping us a message on our email address or in the comments or on Instagram, and we'll do our best to get back to you either by a YouTube video or at least replying to your message. We'll see you all again soon. Stay safe. You want to come in before I start dinner, because we've had a little parcel that's arrived and I want you to open it.
Okay,
What is
Come on, you got to wait.
I'm
Leave
going
it
to throw
there.
it right there.
Pardon?
It's like a baby bunny.
No, there's no. It's not a pet.
Poof.
Poof.
What is it?
Wait for the boys. Don't open it.
Green open.
What does it say?
Where am I?
What does it say?
urgent, open immediately.
Ted?
What? What the hell is this? A snake?
No, it's not a pet.
But you put like a
It's just come in the post.
Is it tranquilizer gun to kill us all?
No, it is definitely not that, Alfie. That is slightly frowned upon, baby. Right. Ready? Can you all see?
Yeah, slightly.
Go on then.
Yes!
What is it?
It's the caterpillar stick.
Baby caterpillars!
You've been all
Are they in there?
Are they? Oh, we did that before.
We did last year. They've come again, look.
What's this? Is this just a leaflet on our
Why does it say urgent open immediately?
So they don't die. Can you see them?
I knew there was something living in there, thank you very much.
They're all sleepy.
It wasn't there.
They're sleepy at the minute. Look how tiny they are. Can you remember
We've got a
how
photo.
quick they grew last year and turned into butterflies? How many are there?
1, 2, 3.
Can you count them?
Five.
How many we got? We got 5 again.
The butterflies came back yesterday.
Yeah, they might have been ours, mightn't they? Now we can do it again.
Yeah. Sheldon. Can we call one Sheldon?
How much fun was it last year?
Lots of fun.
It's on our YouTube
Is this
channel.
food?
Pardon?
It's on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's like right at the bottom though.
Yeah, like
Yes, it is. We caught.
We caught one.
That is good, Ted. We caught one of them coming out of the chrysalis, and we've actually managed to record it, didn't we? So it's on our YouTube. The people have to scroll right back to the start of our
Call me crazy,
channel
but
because it was
I
last
still
year.
watch those videos.
That's okay. Nothing crazy about that, baby. How many is there?
5. They represent us.
That's fine. Is that good?
Wait, what's that supposed to do?
That's what the cup sits in, isn't it? Can you remember?
Oh yeah.
It's to put the cup on to keep it.
Sturdy.
I think no, that's when it comes off, isn't it? And we put when they cocoon on the lid and we stand it on its side like that. Can you remember?
Stand the lid on the side.
Yeah,
with
once
the
they're it
cocoon
cocoons. Yes, you can have just one because I'm going to do dinner in a minute. I'm going to do some meatballs.
Can we eat dinner outside, please?
Yeah. Paul's outlook, isn't it?
Yes. And we're going to eat dinner.
Still
on that
filling up, but you want to eat it over there?
Yeah, on the pink person.
Okay, baby.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.